The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. Their performance at the beginning of this season has been sensational. They're obviously a very talented team, and their effort level has matched their talent level night in and night out. They're playing with some serious intensity here in the early part of the schedule. And the Bucks have some fantastic wing players on their team. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jabari Parker. How well do these two complement each other, Jet?
Giannis and Parker, they both attack the rim. You know, the injury slowed Parker down early, but, you know, Giannis is what they call the freak. He is a guy who can do things differently than any other person can. He can probably play 4 spots. Parker's going to be tough to guard as he gets more experience.
How do you compare the two, Shaq?
Well, Parker is more skilled of the two, but Giannis is more athletic. I don't know where you guys went to school at, but Giannis does not start with the G. It's Giannis. I know how to read. 4 degrees, baby.
It's silent.
Time for tip-off as we send it over to Evan Arlen.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Bucks, here with their Milwaukee fans, and then back on the road. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season. So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, LeBron James, of course, is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but he remains one of the most team-first superstars you'll find. He said a lot of people misconstrue what it takes to win, just scoring or going out and trying to will it yourself. It's a team game, and you have to rely on your teammates as well. And he remains, with his vision and passing, among the best at spreading the wealth. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Steve, we know some players are notoriously slow starters. It really takes them a while to hit their peak and get to where they want to all season long. How long did it take you to find your groove?
You know, it's different. Sometimes guys are coming off injuries, and it takes them a little time. Some guys didn't do anything in the offseason, and you can tell right away who those guys are.
We name names. Let's name names.
And then you have some guys that have been traded, and it just takes them a while to fit in with the city and fit in with that team.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, Smith and LeBron filling out the wing. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair, and it's Irving in at the 1.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. LeBron kicks to Love. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Calm with a hand in his face. Love squares up, knocks it down.
Dellavedova, the pass to Parker. Benson with the screen. Parker dishes to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Snell kicks to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee the rebound, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And here is James. A 26-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Cleveland moving it around for three. Love. Another miss by Love. Love's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. 3-pointers. Snell. Cavaliers with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Just an all-around stellar team effort. Everybody on the floor was communicating exceptionally well.
Now here is Dellavedova following the shot by Tristan Thompson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
The screen from Thompson. Love with a wide open look. Again, Love missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Inside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Tony Snell, the New Mexico product, what you love about him is his length on the wing. His height at 6'7" gives him the advantage to be able to guard quicker guys, and he also can play guys at the 2 or the 3.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Snell. The length, Steve, of Snell has, got that advantage on the wing. It does make him a very unique player, very smooth, in his shot as we see, and he can cover a lot of ground.
Yes, that's the new trend around the league. Find some guys at the wing position with a lot of length. They can guard multiple guys, and then on the offensive end, you said it best, makes it look smooth because of his elevation over smaller defenders.
The Cavs, an elite offensive squad, and they've improved at the defensive end last season, moving, Steve, from the bottom half of the league to the top 10 as far as defensive efficiency.
It starts with their rebounding. They're dominant in that area. With their size and strength, they don't allow teams a lot of second opportunities. Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
Dellavedova kicks to Parker. To the middle. It's deflected. Lets it go from 11. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love the pass to LeBron. Thompson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Smith with it. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Antetokounmpo dishes to Snell. To the inside. Here's Henson. Parker trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Henson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to James. Love's got his second bucket.
When you look at Love's strength and conditioning now compared to when he entered the league, this is why he's able to finish so often through contact.
Now here is Dellavedova. 8 points his last outing. The feed to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Parker against Love. Takes the 3. Parker's shot is off. The Cavaliers trailing. LeBron outside. He kicks to Love. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. So it's the Cavaliers now. Love kicks to Irving. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Dellavedova, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Dellavedova dishes to Parker. Connects in the foul line jumper. Parker's got his first bucket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Love. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Magic.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the star that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on the lion's share of their points came through.
Even though those guys come off the pine, they are still expected to produce. And they often do a phenomenal job at stepping up.
And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Irving.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Dellavedova kicks to Snell. The pass to Parker. Shot from 12. And it's Parker again missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Smith for 3. Rebound by Parker.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Now Cleveland shooting in this first quarter at around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And Love has it in the corner. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And this team is ahead largely because of his accuracy from the floor tonight.
Now here is Dellavedova. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And the dunk by Parker.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And what a solid comeback Jabari Parker made last year after an ACL ended his rookie season before Greg had even began.
Yeah, and what the injury did was force Jabari to become stronger and more well-conditioned in terms of his training. When feeling his best, he's a dynamic scorer off the dribble. Struggles a little on D, but the rest of his game has enormous upside.
And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. The Cavaliers, 4th.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Cleveland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. The screen from Thompson. LeBron James on the wing. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. James has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dellavedova kicks to Snell. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Averaging 22 points per, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Now, here is Irving, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. LeBron a screen on Antetokounmpo. And the 3 off target.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. The dish now to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
Here's Dellavedova. Henson a screen on Irving. Dellavedova from outside. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Smith dishes to LeBron. And it's Love, top of the key. From downtown. Doesn't go for it. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Parker. Gets some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Parker's got 8.
I like that he's attacking this quarter and choosing his shots wisely.
Smith with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Irving, good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Henson the pass to Antetokounmpo. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And LeBron James, almost unquestionably the greatest player in the league over the last decade, a bright spotlight. But, you know, Steve, he's never shied away from that.
No, he hasn't. I mean, he's been in the center of attention for a long time. I think we saw some of that last season as Steph Curry and the Warriors were the focus of so much attention. But LeBron, both on and off the court, making sure that he didn't get swept aside.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. And the second free throw, good. And defensively, Steve, these days more and more teams are looking to switch screen rolls. Why is that?
Because of the new rules, Kevin. I mean, you look at it now, defenses can play a little bit of a zone. I think back in the day, imagine me switching out on Shaq. He'll go right into the box, and you couldn't have a guy come over unless he had the basketball. But right now, you can play more of a zone. So teams who have multiple guys that can switch and defend multiple positions, they have an advantage.
Well, that's the thing these teams want to get now. These players that are versatile play 3-4 positions sometimes, so they can do just what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, you have guys like Draymond Green can guard 1 through 5. That just has to be a luxury.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
LeBron, another one. He can guard all 5 positions.
He got everything.
So it's the Bucks now, following the score by Cleveland. Monroe sets a screen for Terry. Teletovic on top. It's Beasley on the wing. And stolen by Irving. Here's Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
And the team wants Shumpert to be a 3-and-D guy. Just has to be more consistent out there.
Terry kicks to Teletovic. Beasley the screen. Teletovic dishes to Terry. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's James. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
The one thing about LeBron James, he's had a huge impact on the basketball court, but also off the court. Always taking a stand on a lot of social issues.
And LeBron showing solidarity with a lot of popular causes. It's a tricky balance, Steve. You know this, he played the game. I'm sure for a player that is so much like LeBron in the public eye.
Yeah, he's done a nice job of being an activist. He's taken on a lot of roles, but there are sometimes when fans, they want you to say more. He's in a unique position. I think we can safely say he's done more in that regard than a lot of his peers.
And James drills them both.
As good as LeBron is at drawing fouls, still only a career 75% free throw shooter. Boy, what if he could raise that average.
Now here's Terry. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Brogdon. To the paint to stop the run. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And one thing you have to like about the Bucks, I mean, this is really an unselfish basketball team. Terrific assist totals almost every night, and I think largely because they've been acquiring guys with that team-first mentality.
And the first one at the line is good. And talking about the unselfishness of the Bucks players, one would also think that comes from the top down.
Well, you think about who's coached the club the past couple years. This is an organization that believes in team-oriented basketball. Bucks really focus on getting each other good shots last season, something that was evident when you'd watch them play.
And so Teletovic nails both of them. And the Cavs back in 2014, bringing in LeBron and bringing in Kevin Love, arguably the best single-season upgrade at the position at that forward spot in NBA history.
It changed everything, but it hasn't all been smooth sailing. There's only one basketball. They're still developing their rapport on the floor, but I think their skills do complement each other.
Now here's Terry after LeBron James's miss. Back to Terry. Pocket 6. And Zelenovic kicks to Terry. A three-pointer is right on target. Terry's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now, here is Irving. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Steps back and shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And Zelenovic kicks to Beasley. Pass to Terry. From beyond the arc, it's rebounded by Jefferson.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Outside Irving. James outside. Lets a floater go. Now Terry. From deep. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win. But that's what it takes in the NBA.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, they dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
They've been super aggressive on that end, and they've been rewarded for it so far. Let's see if they'll be able to maintain this for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for Cleveland, it's Love and Fry, the sharpshooting big men. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Dunleavy in at the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Beasley. Outside Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving passes to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Love's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Cavs. Bucks trail by 6. Terry outside. Floats one up. The Cavaliers pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Okay, his shot isn't there tonight. It's a major reason why they're behind. He needs to start sharing the basketball.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The Bucks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Zelenovic the screen. Antetokounmpo dishes to Terry. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I am wondering what can he do to get it cranked up. Nothing from long range this quarter after hitting 1 in the first. It's not often you see that kind of mental lapse. He just lost track of where he was.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Milwaukee. just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. They set the pick. Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
He needs to regroup, catch his breath, and take some high-quality shots.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Dellavedova kicks to Teletovic. He can't hit that time, and Cleveland will come the other way. And Love throws it down.
Good look by Shumpert, right on the money.
Bucks trail by 11.
But when Tyronn Lue took over, the Cavs made sure that he was not an interim coach. They took that tag off, and Tyronn Lue has been a coach in waiting. He's done a nice job getting these guys to move the basketball and play unselfish.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Greg Monroe is now the man in the middle with Milwaukee, and he wants the responsibility of leading the team. He said being a leader comes with the territory, but it's not extra pressure. I want to be a leader. I'm just trying to set an example. Come in every day and do what I need to do. Hopefully that's something everyone can pick up.
Evan, this was the TV Joe. He wants that responsibility. And the Cavs front office made clear from the start that they had the utmost confidence in Coach Tyronn Lue and his ability to lead the team.
What I love is they revamped his contract, showed the commitment. I think when you see the buy-in he's gotten from the players and the way he's motivated them, it was a no-brainer.
Here's Irving. Out is Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Goes up on the high post. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
The mid-range game, Kyrie can score on every level.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Plumlee, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Jabari Parker's checked in for Mirza Teletovic, and Tony Snell subbed in for Brogdon. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry, and Smith subbed in for Shumpert.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's already got the personality of a star. And when you look at the overall skill set, I mean, he's very close to becoming an elite player in this league. I mean, he does a little bit of everything. And he can do it in a multitude of positions. That the Greek freak, as they call him, is the kind of player who could become the face of a franchise. And I think also because of his versatility, he's got the kind of game that you can mix and match with other types of players that I think could lead to a lot of success for this franchise.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Dellavedova, the pass to Parker, to the middle. Here's Snell. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Bucks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Well, fast break buckets are high percentage shots, but the game tends to grind down in the playoffs. You were just talking about this. What's the key to efficient half-court offense?
I think, Kevin, you get a chance to see some of these teams run their offense, but the ball just stays on one side. You got to get the defense moving around so they can have some confusion so you can get some easy looks.
Yeah, keeping that, moving the ball side to side, keeping that defense moving. Easier said sometimes than done. I mean, you got to have unselfishness on that floor.
It's so many great players. Sometimes they look and say, I can make the play. But you got to just move that basketball to a better play.
Now here's Love. Thompson dishes to Smith. And again, it's Cleveland.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Yes, the reason why they moved the basketball around to get wide open looks.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Bucks.
And despite the deficit, their front line has battled and provided a sizable majority of their offense. They are holding up their end. They just need that backcourt to step up.
Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Shot off the screen. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Feeds to Dunley. Back to Irving. Here's Love from the arc. Again, Love missing.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Parker kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here is Irving. He's got 6. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Dellavedova with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And here is Dellavedova. Here's Parker. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 4 assists now tonight. Irving kicks to Love. Back to Irving. To the right side. Off the left rim and out. Bucks trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Parker. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Bucks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And the first one drops. A different look for Milwaukee. Monroe comes in for Miles Plumlee. And John Henson subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Cleveland also making some changes. James comes in for Kevin Love. And Jefferson subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's James. He's got 9. Pass to Thompson. Plays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The vision of LeBron, always finding open teammates.
Parker, a screen on Irving. Dellavedova, the pass to Parker. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Now, your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can train free throws like this group can. Craig Monroe, number 1. 3rd is Kevin Love.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
It may earn them a little extra space because you don't want to get physical with these guys. They can make you pay at the line.
Irving for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep them ahead.
Now here's Henson. A 20-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Irving. He has 6. He dishes it to Smith. The screen from Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Monroe. 3-pointer, Snell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And it's now only a 1-point Cleveland lead. Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Irving dishes to James. 18 feet away. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dishes to Dellavedova. Back to Parker. Pulls it from the elbow. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Parker with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Dellavedova. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. They set the pick. Jefferson kicks to James. On a miss by LeBron.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Dellavedova, the pass to Henson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Dellavedova. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And Monroe kicks to Dellavedova. That one drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. One of last year's flashiest free agent signings, 3 years, $60 million. Greg Monroe did not disappoint.
Yeah, really thrived playing a lot at center after having spent the early years at the power forward position. Well-rounded post scorer with excellent court vision, and plus a rebounder at both ends of the floor. That subpar athleticism can hurt defensively at times, but he is an asset on the floor.
Smitty, you're a proud alum of Michigan State. Great school, great program. You contributed to help build the Clara Bell Smith Student Athletic Academic Center there on campus, one of the great facilities in all of college basketball. When you think back on your college experience, is the NBA's 1 year and out high school requirement enough, or would you like to see a change in that regard?
You know, I think it goes player by player, situation by situation, Kevin. I can speak for me. After 3 years, I was not ready, on the court or off the court.
That surprises me to hear you say that.
After 4 years, I thought I was ready pretty much on the court, but off the court, you're really never ready to have the challenges out of basketball.
So you like the 4 years. You thought that was huge for your playing.
For me personally, I like the 4 years.
Here's Terry after the made shot from Amon Shumpert. Here's Monroe. It's hauled in by Fry.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
James kicks to Jefferson. The feed to LeBron. Now the pass to Shumpert. They set the pick. Three-pointer. And it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got 12 in the game.
We talk about LeBron's amazing versatility. That time showing confidence from deep.
Terry dishes to Monroe. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's called on Channing Frye.
Clearly a foul.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. First free throw is good.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Jelenovic is checked in. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them. Now Cleveland shooting straight 49% from the field. On the wing, Shumpert. Smith outside. From the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Monroe's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. No one near Jelenovic as he lets it go. And again, the Bucks miss. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Jefferson. Back to LeBron. And stolen by Jelenovic. Fast break, Milwaukee. He feeds it to Terry. Here's Monroe. Nice open look, but it's no good.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open for one of his favorite spots.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that way for your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd joining us for our halftime report. Ernie Johnson with the illustrious Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was a big-time first quarter from Jabari Parker. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway. We'll see you after the game.
Welcome back to the Great Lakes. We're back on the shores of Lake Michigan here in Milwaukee, in the buildings in the background at Sunset in Wisconsin. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
His confidence is riding high, and no one wants any part of him down there. He has really served up a commanding performance here today.
The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Henson in at center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Parker. He kicks it to Snell, and it's good, 2 points. Snell's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bucks.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Yeah, he's one of those players. He operates at a different speed versus the defense.
They get the rebound. Thompson. The layup missed.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Parker's shot is off. The Cavaliers trailing. And a wide open look for Irving. And it's off from three-point range.
3 straight misses to start the third period. Still trying to find that rhythm.
It's stolen by Smith. The dish to Love. Pass to LeBron. Love outside. Pass to Smith. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Smith. 21 points for Love.
That was their 4th attempt of this half. They finally got one to go down.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Snell. Henson with the screen. Snell the pass to Antetokounmpo, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And a look here at the shot chart.
Well, you have to think that he is going to look to go to the rim a little more often going forward because the three ball just hasn't been there. Sometimes it seems he's not getting his feet set or rushing his shooting motion, but either way, it just ain't falling.
just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. He's that thick to get in close. Parker's got 14 points for the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
LeBron outside. Kicks to Love. Smith outside. Fires from deep. And another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Dellavedova kicks to Snell. Henson, a screen on Thompson. Jumper off the screen. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Irving dishes to Love. Again, Love missing. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Dellavedova kicks to Parker. From 13. He's again. One shot missing. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And that one's good by LeBron.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Bucks trail by 3. Dellavedova, the pass to Henson. Antetokounmpo kicks to Henson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy. The players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. Isles Plumlee's checked in for John Henson. Dunleavy's checked in for Cleveland.
Kyrie Irving, former #1 overall draft pick, rookie of the year, multiple all-star games, gold medalist. He has his own signature shoe, and yet I think he still has room to even get better.
Now here's Parker. He's got 14. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Parker's got 16.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside Irving. Love dishes to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Irving kicks to Love. A three-pointer, no good. And Kyrie Irving says he'd like to take on more of a leadership role that can be tricky sometimes when you're a guy playing with a superstar like LeBron James.
Yes, because he's obviously one of those leaders that he's been in place as a leader, one of the best players. But I think Kyrie Irving is trying to learn from LeBron and take more of a leadership role. You can do that. You can have 2 leaders on a team.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Antetokounmpo passes to Dellavedova. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Dellavedova. A three-pointer off the mark. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Kevin Love. Parker dishes to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Irving kicks to Love. And another miss by Cleveland.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Dellavedova, the pass to Parker. There's the screen. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. The three. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down. still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Now here is Dellavedova. Plumlee with a screen on Thompson. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. They get it back. That shot missing. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Irving dishes to LeBron. Down low, Thompson. That's in there. Love with the assist. Thompson's got 6.
The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass, just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Kevin Love, known early in his career for his terrific rebounding and work in the inside. Smitty, as time has gone on, he's become much more of a perimeter threat, obviously.
Well, he can shoot the 3. We understand that. But be able to rebound the basketball, you have to be closer. So I think for them is play him close to the basket. But I think when you need spacing, he has the luxury as a coaching staff to push Kevin Love out to that 3-point line. And the 4-man has to stay at home with him.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Here's a Teletovic is checked in for Jabari Parker. Beasley comes in front. Tacumbo. Brogdon, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Terry in for Matthew Dellavedova. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Mon Shumpert has come in for James. And it's Jefferson in for Kyrie Irving. On the wing, Terry, defended by Jefferson. Right wing, there's a good screen. Back to Terry. To the middle, 5 to shoot. Teletovic, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. You look at Fry. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Teletovic. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
You talk about all-season dedication. Kevin Love has been able to transform his body since he came into the NBA, going from around 265 pounds at UCLA to where he is now.
Add another triple to their second half total.
3 ball, 3 ball, 3 ball. That's what we're hearing in the second half.
Terry kicks to Monroe. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Kevin Love always working over the summer, doing yoga and all kinds of training.
Well, I think yoga is a little bit more safer. Remember, he broke his hand lifting weights back in Minnesota, but give him a lot of credit. He does a lot of cross training, and it's showing up. He has transformed his body, and that'll give him some more longevity. The Cavaliers really wanted Channing Frye. Made the deal at the trade deadline. They took a huge luxury tax hit to add him to the team.
And it's tied up with that one. And Frye at 6'11", an excellent three-point shooter. He gives the Cavaliers, Steve, a different look in the front court.
In the playoffs, it's all about matchups. He has some big games, helping them sweep the Atlanta Hawks in the semis. When you have shooters at every position, it's tremendously difficult to defend.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Channing Frye wasn't a three-point shooter coming out of Arizona. Smitty, he sure is now.
It wasn't until his 5th season in the league and his 3rd team in Phoenix that he started to focus on the 3 ball. And yes, he's a stretch 5 or a stretch 4. He can shoot the basketball.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Love outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Monroe? He's putting up about 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Milwaukee in the lead. Screen by Monroe. Here's the screen. Teletovic passes to Terry. Back to Teletovic. Here's Monroe. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two. That one on Jefferson. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Bucks. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And I think for Milwaukee, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
What they've done, they've kept themselves in the playoff picture, though. They haven't been spectacular, but they're still in the race. And we all know anything can happen in the postseason.
First one falls for Milwaukee making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside jumper. Passes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love with the screen for Shumpert. For 3, Dunleavy. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. He dishes it to Beasley. Now the feed to Antetokounmpo. Monroe down low. Guarded by Fry. Monroe's shot is good.
Oh, strong work inside to fend off the D and finish. He'll battle you down low every time.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dishes it to Dunleavy. Outside jump from outside the arc. Dunleavy's shot is off. Bucks leading by 5. Screen by Monroe. Terry kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shoots off the screen, and the shot is long. The Cavaliers shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Jefferson dishes to Love. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
You know, offense is about rhythm. He has lacked rhythm in this entire quarter.
A wide open look here for Terry. And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside jumper. 1:28 left to play here in the third. Here's the pass to Dunleavy. Love gets to Shumpert. Love with the screen for Shumpert. Dunleavy for three. That shot off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And Zalatovic kicks to Beasley. Down low. Here's Monroe. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Love the pass to Dunleavy. To the inside. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Absolutely. Prevented an easy bucket. Fantastic D.
And Cleveland making a change here. Smith has checked in. 51 seconds left in the third. It's Jefferson, top of the key. And Shumpert kicks to Love. Shot clock at 5. The Cavaliers again can't hit. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on an 18-7 run. That pushes it to double digits. And it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside Jefferson. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Outside Shumpert. Elbow shot. Puts it up from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And it's now 23 points for Kevin Love.
Able to score all three levels, inside, outside, mid-range. Kevin Love, one of the most versatile offensive threats in this league.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Bucks on top, up 10. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Good D, good pull. Understand something. One shot, one rebound, and let's go. We take care of the ball, get good shots, and get back on defense. Keep talking.
Efficiency, fundamentals, that's what I'm hearing from Jason Kidd right there.
Yeah, and there's a toughness to the way they're playing right now, and they're communicating. That's what Coach wants to keep seeing.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Thompson are up front. Amon Shumpert is out there with Irving, and it's Smith in at the small forward position. Plumlee dishes to Terry. He feeds it to Beasley. Back to Terry. He kicks to Beasley. Puts up a three. Shot by Terry, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Thompson with the bucket.
That's a great example of the importance of chemistry. He knew where his teammate wanted the ball, and he put it right there.
Here's Snell. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Terry. And it's Terry again missing.
Tough night for him shooting the basketball, but this team has been resilient. That's why they hold the lead.
There's the pick. Irving kicks to LeBron. Screened by Smith. Launches a three. The rebound by the Bucks. Hanson's got rebounded with Farley here tonight. Pass to Snell. Back to Beasley. Just his first attempt. That one drops for him. Beasley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
He has definitely found his rhythm knocking down the mid-range shots. The D is giving him.
James kicks to Smith. That three off the mark. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Plumlee with a screen on Irving. And it's Terry off the drive. It's good. And now a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Shumpert with it, and Terry picks him up defensively. Irving's shot is good.
Such a compact release. That's why Kyrie is so efficient from range.
Terry kicks to Henson. Here's Plumlee, and that one hits back iron. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Got a piece of it. Smith on the wing, covered by Beasley. And on the way from Irving for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's the second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And one of the most resilient players around, Tristan Thompson, hasn't missed a game with injury since 2012.
And for a big man who plays the way he does, battling in the paint, going after every rebound, and also being the muscle for his team, it's impressive he's played this many games.
Jabari Parker's checked in for the Bucks. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Jason Terry. Dunleavy's checked in for the Cavaliers. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Even though they're ahead, he said, hey, this lead isn't big enough. Not by a long shot. I don't want to sit back and play this one out. I still need some aggression. Guys, back to you.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Smith the pass to Irving. LeBron left side. A baseline J. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
This was all sparked by their defense. They got some stops, and they did it in a hurry.
Irving against Parker. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
LeBron dishes to Smith. Pass to Dunleavy. They set the screen. And it's Smith missing.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Hands in out for a 3-point play.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And that one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's LeBron. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Obviously, this is where James is so difficult to defend. Can beat you with a variety of moves inside, just like that one.
Parker outside. In the corner, it's Plumlee. And Henson kicks to Parker. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one misses. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miles Plumlee. He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Smith with it. The screen from Thompson. They set the pick. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Cleveland the rebound.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Over the pass to Henson. Ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Henson with the screen. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Irving. Over, dishes to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Antetokounmpo against James. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. LeBron kicks to Smith. Down low. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket. The defense is pretty much helpless once he finds breathing room to get to the basket.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Irving kicks to Smith. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Yep, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
A screen from Thompson. Smith sets the pick for James. On the wing, Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Bucks leading by 3. Dellavedova kicks to Snell. Parker passes to Dellavedova. Henson shot is off. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Irving dishes to LeBron. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws with a contact right there.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close. That's 2 points for a trip to the line.
First one falls for him. Love check in for the Cavaliers. And both free throws good for LeBron. Bucks have gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Henson. Bucks passing it around. And that one drops for him.
Energizer Bunny in the paint. Tony Snell not afraid to go up with the Giants.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now, here is Irving. A shot at the elbow. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. For Milwaukee, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And for a high-effort, hard-nosed role player off the bench, you could do a lot worse than the Aussie Matthew Dellavedova.
I love Delly. He's one of those guys that wasn't drafted out of St. Mary's, but he's shown he belongs in the NBA. A guy who will run through a brick wall for his teammates.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good.
It was crucial to add to their lead and make it a two-possession game. And he did enough there at the line to make that happen.
Stolen by Dellavedova. There's the dish to Park. Kicks to Henson. Gets an open look and hits. And the Bucks lead by 6.
He could have easily been selfish there and taken the shot, but he smartly kicked it out for a wide-open look.
Feeds to LeBron. For 3. Rebound by Parker.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
Here's Henson. Drops in the layup for 2. Henson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to LeBron. To end the run. Misses off the right eye. Bucks leading by 8. Dellavedova kicks to Parker. Another miss by Parker. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Rise into the challenge. That's a big bucket by Kevin Love.
Dellavedova kicks to Henson. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo and stolen by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
One of the league's great competitors. The second LeBron catches the ball, you can see he's looking to rise to the occasion.
It's Snell, and that one is hammered home.
Shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Smith for 3. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. 10 points for J.R. Smith.
Oh, the whiny one. That's a big bucket. J.R. taking things into his own hands.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes down.
They love getting simple looks like that inside.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Irving passes to James. It's up a 3, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 1, and the bucket from Irving.
Calm in the heat of the storm. Kyrie with a big bucket.
Dellavedova kicks to Antetokounmpo. And it's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight to take the lead. Another miss by Irving. Milwaukee's gotten off to 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Change against Antetokounmpo to Dellavedova. Shoots a 3. Double recovery. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots a fader. And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Irving. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Antetokounmpo dishes to Dellavedova. Back to Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Time out. Much a shot as I have ever seen.
The difference is he wanted it. There was no way he was letting anybody else
take that shot.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Irving. On the shot clock. And there's the feed to James. Releases from 15.
Yes! You're a go-to guy in these situations. LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, if he is going to be waiting for it in a contested three, never an easy shot.
Elevate over from outside. He got it! Wow! He got it!
Man, that was unbelievable.
That's one for the highlight reel. They needed a three to extend the game, and the young fella delivered.
Possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Catering, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Cleveland, sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. And it's Thompson in at the center position. Antetokounmpo passes to Henson. Basket counts. Henson's got the first basket here in overtime for Milwaukee.
That's a great example of the importance of chemistry. He knew where his teammate wanted the ball, and he put it right there.
Outside Irving. Got a piece of it. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Elevate over with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Antetokounmpo kicks to Henson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Henson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for your Bucks, John Henson. At the line for 2,
misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Irving dishes to James. And Thompson kicks to Smith. There's the pass to James. The 10-footer. Bounces high off the rim and drops. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
And making it look completely effortless. LeBron using his immense talent to score at will.
Dellavedova. He feeds it to Terrell. Good on the shot.
That's a solid pass right inside where his teammate wants it.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Outside Irving. Kicks it to LeBron. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Cleveland.
Keeping his team in the driver's seat. He's been unstoppable over the last stretch.
Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here is Dellavedova. And a slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Terrific court awareness to hit his teammate with a perfect pass in transition.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Smith outside. From past the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Dellavedova. Toledovich with his screen on Irving. Got it. This one there from Dellavedova. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. To the inside, Thompson. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
Wiley becoming more dangerous on the offensive end. Thompson draws contact.
He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, easy call.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Convert on the second. That misses.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
What I like there, fantastic defensive rotation. Just suffocating him at the point of attack.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass. So that don't let them work the clock even more.
one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second here, and that makes it a 3-point lead. James with it. To the paint. Out to Smith. Lots of room. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 12 points for Smith.
This is what you love about JR, the confidence in the big moment. That's a high percentage look when you get the ball that close to the basket.
Cavaliers have gotten off to a 4-for-8 start from the field in overtime. It's a pick by Love. LeBron passes to Irving. And stolen by Teletovic. For the King Snell. From 6 feet. Tries again. It's going to be 2 free throws. 2 contact on the shot. Thompson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Here's James.
With that size and that speed, it's hard not to foul LeBron. That's the only way to slow him down.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreak. Second one, and that brings them within 2. And Milwaukee has possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here is Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. On the wing. It's good.
How about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 4. 1 second left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what do you think?
It's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle three-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
And here's LeBron outside. It's off. And So it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Of course he had a double-double. Had guys on their heels the entire night trying to match up with him, but he's just too good.
Well, I'm not known for rebounding, but I know I've seen a couple guys dominate on the board. And what a game he had on the boards. He was gobbling up rebounds left and right, from the middle, from out of bounds. This guy's a rebound gobbling machine. That was a clinic of how you control a game.
Distributing the ball might not be his #1 duty, but tonight he was very creative. He nearly got double digits in assists. You have to love how alert he was and aware he was of his surroundings. So many of his passes led to high-quality shots.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. I hope you have a wonderful, even beyond wonderful, a spectacular, just great. I mean, see you.
Good night.